today I think is going to be my first proper vlog, and well, I'll just explain what I'm going to do today. I've got to go get some tools, and then I've got to take my bike apart and then drop it to the person that's going to be spraying it to check out if he can spray it, just because the fact is they've never done a BMX bike before. They're more of like a stainless steel company that are going to be spraying my bike, so I've got to drop it to him. He'll tell me if I have to sand it or they can just sand it there, and then what paint I have to go get, because I'm not sure on the colour I want to go yet. I'm thinking like a dark gloss blue with like gold flakes. But to be able to get my bike to them, I've got to take my bike apart, which I don't have any tools, because when I used to fix my bike, I used to just break the tools and then I'd borrow my friend's tools, and then I just never bought tools again. And then every time I wanted to ride, at least one of my friends was out that would have tools. So that's another goal today. Got to go get the tools. So that's go get the tools, take apart the bike, so it's just the frame, and then I have to possibly go get the paint, unless they're going to order the paint in. Then just go from there. But right now I'm starving. I've just woke up, so I'm going to get some food at McDonald's. Gonna get McDonald's breakfast and start from there. That was probably the most hardest thing I'm gonna have to do all day. I couldn't decide which toolbox to get. I probably find it easier to pick a BMX part for my bike than it is to pick a tool set, because they just have so many. They had like the one I ended up getting was just a cheap one just to take the bike apart, which was like 30 something odd pounds. But they had like a massive like a big toolbox for like 50. The only problem is it didn't come with the two of the things I needed. It didn't come with the 17mm socket, and it didn't come with the 8mm Allen key, which was probably the main things I need to take off my wheels. But like, so I would have got more. It was like a 175p set, but they didn't have those two little ones I needed. So I had to go down the next, like the lower one, and get a not as good tool set for cheaper, but it came with the 17mm and the 8mm, so I didn't have to buy them as added extras, which was not that bad. So now I have to go back, take my bike apart, and then once I've taken my bike apart, I can take it over to see if it can get painted, and then I have to go get the paint. I'll probably film like a quick time lapse of me taking it apart, but I haven't taken a bike apart myself in a couple of years, so it's gonna be like a 20-minute long video, which I'll probably just speed up, and then it'll just be a couple seconds. But yeah, this is a cold, wet day in England. Now I'm gonna spend the next however long trying to dismantle the bike, because I'm not gonna, because I got the Harry May Maniac frame. I like the purple, but I want to change it. I'm hopefully going to go like a blue with gold sparkles, and then as well I need to get my forks resprayed, my bars resprayed, and if you look there, I think I need a new hub, so I might have a look online at new shells as well, and then I should really tighten my spokes. But I don't know how to do this, but now I need find somewhere to put this camera and record. So after a lot of dismantling, got the whole frame off, but I found a lot of problems with these Odyssey Swan bolts. They were the bane to get off. That's probably why you see me running around, look at my phone. It's because I was trying to get them off, but I just couldn't get them off. And I noticed, I used to live right by the sea, like last year, and I didn't really take good maintenance. Just trying to close my door. Good maintenance of my bike, and I'll show you why. That, if the camera can focus or not, it's like all white and crusty. That's salt. I'll show you in the end of the actual. You see all in there? That is all salt all around it. Like, that could just wipe off. And then because of the salt, I got a crack in my stem because of that. No, I didn't just crack it then, it was cracked before I've known it's cracked. But yeah, so that's going to get resprayed, that's going to get resprayed. I'm going to get a new hub for that. I'm going to clean these wheels up, and that's the reason why that hub is all cracked, is because of all the salt. So if you live by the sea or windy area near the sea, don't leave your bike outside like I did for like 6 months, because it will just wreck it and it's just not worth it. Like those, like I had a £200 profile wheel set. The rear, I left it there for a couple months, and I went, as soon as I jumped back on the bike, so I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna ride again. I pedalled about twice, maybe 3 times maximum, and I ripped 9 spokes out from just pedaling because it pulled it and it just ripped them all out. And it wasn't just the spokes that came out, I lost half the hub shell. So it's a tip to you. The only thing I've probably got left to do on the frame is to take out the headsets and the bottom bracket bearing. Then I was going to clean up, and there it is. You've probably seen me, I was standing on this little bit of cloth because I just didn't want to damage the floor, because I was getting shit for that. So, but I just need to make sure I put it all in like a little toolbox. So you got like chain, you got the 12 bolt things, you got all the little bolts, headset, bearings, everything. So now I'm just going to clean it up. I probably won't film it just because it's going to be like me a minute or so clean it all up, but there we go. So gone in, dropped the frame to the guy that's going to paint in it. He said, yeah, it's all fine, just got to sand it down. Now I had to go grab the paint. Biggest mistake there. So I was like, okay, what paint was it? Just grab the paint colour you want and some lacquer. I was like, that's fine. So I go into the paint shop, say to the guy, I just want this colour paint, and so that's what he did. He was like, yeah, now do you want it water or solvent based? I was like, fuck knows if I want it water or solvent based, so I don't know, I'll just get one of each. He was like, they're like £25 a pop for like each. So I was like, oh, for God's sake, that's 50 quid. I was like, I'll have some lacquer as well. That's another £30. And then the guy rings me up, oh yeah, I need the thickener for it. I was like, you need thickener or thinner? And he's like, oh, just get me some thinner as well. I was like, okay. So I had to get him up some thinner. And then I had to get him the data sheets. Oh, it was just a mess. I think I went in there about 1:05, and now it's 2 o'clock. Now it's just getting some paint and some stuff so we can spray it. But to be fair, he said it should be all done tomorrow, which I'm actually pretty down, because hey, he's not just one of these guys that will sand down the frame and spray it in his garage and all of this. No, this is going to be done in a proper spray booth, so the temperature will be set correctly, proper air gun, everything. It's not one of these homemade products, all proper, because he sprays metal beams and steel. That's what he does, that's what his job is. So they got a pretty tight setup there, so hopefully this will come out perfect. The blue I have chosen, originally I wanted to go blue with gold sparks in it, but they couldn't do like the gold sparks / flakes or whatever you like to call them. So I had to, because they didn't have that, the blue that I originally was going to go for didn't work as well. So instead I've gone for the same colour as my car. My car's in this like deep blue. It's quite glossy, so that's what I've gone for, just a nice deep gloss blue. So hopefully in tomorrow's vlog, because I'm going to edit this, because this is just my daily vlog, what I'm doing today. I've had a day off work, so I'm going around trying to sort all my bike out, ready to get all these vlogs up of riding, chilling with friends and stuff like that. So this is going to be one separate vlog, and then tomorrow you'll see the bike, but that'll be in a different vlog, because tomorrow me and my girlfriend are going to go off and do something, because she wants to be in my vlog, but she couldn't be in it today, of course, because she had college and a couple of other things to do. She was a bit like, oh, I wish I was in it. So I said to her, I'll make another one tomorrow, and we'll go off and do something. So I have no clue what we're going to do. We might go for an adventure walk somewhere, or just something different to what we would normally do. But I say something different, but we do a lot of different things each week. Like one week we'll go to the zoo, and then the next week we'll go for a long walk somewhere, or just, we can literally do anything. We've been to a museum. So each week we trying to do something different. It just keeps us, there's something for us to do together. And so it brings not a spark, because the spark ain't dead. Like, none of that. If she watches this, she's gonna think I mean that. But I mean what it is we try to do something different because it's just enjoyable time. Like, we'd rather be going out and do something together than just sat at home watching telly. We enjoy doing that, don't get me wrong, but it's just something different to do. So we have to wake up tomorrow, and then we are gonna go and vlog, of course, what we're gonna do tomorrow. And then basically, I don't know, about 4 o'clock I get to pick up my frame after it's been sprayed. So all the salt on my frame, I think there was a crack and they're gonna re-weld it. Because what makes it even funny is the person that welds it, who he works for is actually a massive steel company. So they have like professional welders. I think most of the people are just welders. So someone's also gonna weld up the crack if there's any cracks. So it's gonna be like getting a new frame, but without actually buying a new frame. The only thing I'm about to pay for is the guy to spray it, and the paint, of course. So, but I'm hoping it comes out all nice, all good looking. And if it does, then I'm also going to ask him to do my bars and forks in just a nice gloss black. And then that's it. And then I just got to buy a couple of BMX parts, and it should be set for when the summer comes around. But I reckon, I did have a profile wheel on my back, but I busted, I spoke to you about earlier that I busted all the hub up. So I'm running just this weird, I think it's a United back wheel. Not entirely sure, because I'm not one of these people that knows every part on a bike or like every brand. If it rides, it rides. But so I might have to order in a new back wheel. I'm thinking I can't choose between a Total BMX wheel or a profile wheel. So I've used profiles before and I absolutely love them. They're like good hubs and all that, unless you put them in front of fucking salt air or whatever you call it for like 6 months. But because I'm going to go this blue, and if I get a profile on the back, I'm going to get the gold profile, but then I'm going to have a purple profile on the front. So he said I'm also going to need to change the front hub, but all I need to do is just change the front hub. I don't actually need to change anything else. So I might just buy, I think I got to get like 6 spokes, and also buy the front hub shell, not the actual whole wheel, just the shell, and have run gold with blue frame, black bars, and you get a black stem, and then we're all good. But I just realised I've been talking for like 6.5 minutes, so everyone's just going to skip this bit. But now I need to go drop the paint off, and we'll see what we'll do next. So I just got some stickers made up. You know I'm going like this blue sort of frame, blue coloured frame, sorry. The guy who's getting it done had a great idea. Instead of like putting stickers you would do over the top of the frame, instead of just got some stickers made up, and then he's gonna peel them, put them on, and then lacquer over the stickers. Because I found a big problem when it comes to frames and that, is the stickers start to get peeled when you're riding. It's like if you've trying to do certain tricks, your foot starts like rubbing on the frame and stuff. So I thought, instead of just putting the stickers over the top of the frame so they just wear down after like a couple of weeks, we're going to put the sticker on the frame, and then we're actually going to lacquer the frame itself with the sticker on, so then you kind of have like this clear coating, so the sticker just doesn't peel so easily. It's like underneath the paint, but it's like there's nothing on top of it, so hopefully that will give it a really cool effect, and then just the stickers won't get worn down so quickly. I think it cost me like a couple quid per sticker, and I got like quite a few made up, just for the fact, just I'm gonna put some on my frame, just use them just for other sort of things. But yeah, just spoke to him then, but he said instead of being ready for tomorrow, like we were gonna plan to be done, I'm actually shooting off to the Netherlands on Monday, which is like, I think it's like 4 or 5 days time. So instead of rushing the frame to get it done for tomorrow or the day after when I can ride, even though it's quite wet where I am and there's no indoor skate parks. I said to him, just keep it for like a week and a bit, 2 weeks. Just take your time and get the frame perfect, because then if it's perfect, I won't need to go back, get anything changed. It will just come out exactly the way I want it. And as well, you can spend a couple hours on the polish, because I just don't want this like painted blue frame, bit of sparkle to it. I want it like fully polished sort of thing, like you would do for a show car. You would polish a show car up and it would look immaculate. Same thing what I want to do to the frame. And if it works out, I'll get the same thing. If the colour comes out perfect, instead of maybe getting the gold hubs, I might try and find some black, like some just shells, and then like that are cheaper than just buying the whole wheel, and then get all the tonal parts for it, and having the shells sprayed the same colour, only if it works. Like, I'm not sure if the guy will be able to fully spray over that, just because of the shape and the awkwardness is it. But then I was thinking, how will they get it that colour anyway? But then they could dip it and stuff, whereas he can't dip because he doesn't have the utilities to do any type of dipping. But right now I'm having to pick up the girlfriend from college, and then yeah, she should be in the vlogs. I'll actually do a little video of her in a minute. But so this is all the bike stuff gone out and done today, so hopefully yeah, I'll show you what the stickers look like. The stickers is like quite a basic one, which I'm just gonna have standard on the front, which is just my initials. Got a couple of them made out, a couple of my name that I'm gonna put some places, but yeah, hopefully the frame comes out nice and cool.